Yesterday's deal between Israel and Hamas that was made resulting in a temporary ceasefire in exchange for the release of hostages was supposed to begin this morning. Dozens of hostages were supposed to be freed that were held by militants as well as Palestinians imprisoned in Israel and bring a large influx of aid to the besieged territory. But after Israeli media reported details were still being finalized, the agreement is expected to now start tomorrow. Well, with yesterday's incident at the U.S.-Canada border, plus what's going on overseas, police and law enforcement, as you can imagine, are on high alert this holiday season. From George Mason's National Security Institute, we want to bring in Senior Fellow Lester Munson to talk about all of those concerns and, of course, pass along some tips. Lester, good morning. Thanks for joining us.
Good morning. Thanks for having me. Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving to you as well. Let's talk about what happened at the border, because, I mean, this is what it is to live in these days. A lot of people immediately thought, is this a terrorist attack? And there were some concerns. What do we know so far? And also, how do you confidently rule out a terrorist attack?
Well, I think the most important thing is for everyone to remember, we're not going to know all the facts right away when there's an incident like this. And it's best to wait and see as law enforcement investigates and a journalist take a look at what's happened and we learn more about the event. So drawing conclusions early, generally a mistake. You can't tell what happened just from a short video. You need to know the whole story. But it does raise the concern that, the world is ablaze right now. There's war in the Middle East. Iran specifically, which is backing Hamas in Gaza, has made threats against the United States. Its proxies are launching attacks against our forces in Iraq and Syria. So there's reason to believe that there's going to be some hostility out there. It's terrible to say on Thanksgiving when we really want to be thinking about other things, but that's the world we live in. The global war on terror, unfortunately, is not over.
So to your point, I mean, there's reason to be at least on alert. What is reasonable as far as the actions that you should take to protect yourself?
Well, I think normal folks, regular American civilians don't have much to worry about. If you're traveling over the weekend, make sure you get to the airport a little bit earlier. Pay attention to TSA when you're going through security. Keep your eyes open. Nothing you probably wouldn't normally do, but just be a little more understanding, I would say, of those folks who are working to keep us all safe.
What about just basic, practical tips? I know there's the Thanksgiving Day Parade in New York City. There are events here locally. Just in terms of being aware of your surroundings, I know they talk a lot about if you're going to, let's say, a movie theater or an inside event, make sure you know where the exits are. What other tips would you pass along to folks?
I think those are good tips. Be monitoring the news. I wouldn't obsess about this stuff because you can take this too far and get a little too worked up about what's going on in the world, but just be aware of what's happening in the news, what's happening in your community. Be a good citizen. These are things we should be doing every day. I don't think folks need to go to any extraordinary lengths at all this weekend, except to be, have a little sense of humanity around you. Be thankful for the peace and safety that we enjoy almost all of the time in our lives. And then again, be respectful of the folks, particularly who are working this weekend, who are trying to keep us all safe.
Yeah, I second that point. And as you mentioned, I think there's so much we can't control. It's best to control what you can, but mostly realize you don't want to blow things out of proportion. And that coming from an expert this morning, George Mason's National Security Institute Senior Fellow Lester Munson. Thank you so much and happy Thanksgiving.
Have a great day.
Thanks. All right, 7-11's your time.